Yo guys, what's going on? It's Sparsh coming back today with another Clash Royale video, and we will recap a MLCW war between PFF and Academia. So let's dive right into this one. Alright guys, we will kick off this war with the 11v11 attack. We have TK going against JG, so let's just see what he has in store for us. The army is traditional hog wrecker, I can say. And he's starting up from the eastern side. I think he will open up the war wrecker from around 3 o'clock, I can say, and down comes one golem and another golem would be coming down, and behind them are some wizards to create the funnel. So our heroes and that war wrecker of course makes their way pretty easily and don't get distracted. And 27 of the hog raiders is what we have, with 4 heal spells, 1 raid spell, and I think 2 of those spells would be for the kill squad. But let's see what this attacker has in store for us. And down comes a poison as soon as the opponent CC comes down, and a free spell to counter that ice golem, some archers and that witch, and the wardbreaker is kind of struggling to keep up, so we have to pop the warden's ability, but unfortunately it is kind of the outside of the range. And now we have the heal spell and the raid spell. As soon as those bowlers jump out, they would be getting the enemy queen pretty nice and tight right there, guys. And the bowler splashes are doing quite well, and he's going to get enemy king as well, so that is kind of bonus for our kill squad. And we have 27 hog riders that are yet to come, guys, and 3 of the heat spells are in the bucket for those hog riders, and those archers are doing their job, just taking on the town hall. So securing a 2-star of course, but we are hoping for a 3-star from this attack. And first giant bomb comes up for the hog riders, but we are good to go, guys. And the heat spell comes down. The kill squad is still alive. That means they will kind of help distracting those defenses for the hog raiders, and another group of hog raiders coming in. And lucky enough that tornado trap did actually trapped a lot of hog raiders, and they got away with it. And still, guys, the wizards are coming down for the cleanup, so we don't really have a time fail over there. And 9 more hog raiders still in the bucket, guys, and nothing much left in the base. Last heat spell comes down now, and rest of the hog raiders will just come down to outnumber those defenses and pick up a pretty beautiful 3-star over here by TK. Good job. And now let's move towards the next 11v11 attack. Okay guys, next attack is coming from I guess I'll call him Mr. Dotty, guys. I think he'll be okay with that. So first of all, let's just talk about which attack this is going to be. A drag bat is what we can see in the army composition. Electro Dragon. Okay, let's see what he is trying to do with that. So Electro Dragon at 12 o'clock, and 3 heroes that would be taking down the air defense, that archer tower. And can we take down that wizard tower? Nope, we can't, but still got that air defense down, and the Electro Dragon will be working down itself. And now comes down our dragons between 12 and 3 o'clock, and the stone slammer from 3 o'clock as well. It pops up early, and loons are flying inside. That Electro Dragon goes down as well, and popping the warden's ability to keep those dragons and those loons alive, and to help them fight that that queen and also the CC. Now the bats are coming in from the right side of the base, guys, freezing down those expos, and the queen should be going down pretty soon. And the bats are now doing quite well, and look at what he did, guys. The attacker's approach was to take down almost all of the splash damages down, so bats can roam freely. And still having that last free spell, tongue slips over there, and perfect placement on that free spell, guys, and it will be freezing down not just Inferno but that wizard tower at as a bonus that a queen actually missed on, and picking up another pretty decent 3-star for PFF. And now we will go ahead and watch the last 11v11 and then move towards 10v10 attacks. Okay guys, so for the last ANV11 attack, we have Mr. Yotic coming back, and this time with the P.E.K.K.A bow bat attack guys, and this strategy has been buzzing out lately when I was gone, so let's just quickly go ahead and have a look like what we have really in this strategy. So first of all, a P.E.K.K.A comes down nearly at 10 o'clock, and it would create down a funnel for a queen and one test loon to actually see if any of the seeking air mines awaits our queens. Nope, the path is clear, and now comes down our healers. That P.E.K.K.A is still going on guys, and another P.E.K.K.A would be coming down to assist our queen and take down that hidden Tesla guys, popping the queen's ability. Unfortunately it was needed over there, and now a king and a P.E.K.K.A would be actually used to create a funnel from the right side of the base. And now we have the Warwick coming in from around 8 o'clock, and behind them are our bowlers. And yes guys, the damage is quite going well on those P.E.K.K.As, so we might need to use our warden's ability, and that's what we did right over there. A raise spell comes down for those P.E.K.K.As. That Warwick unfortunately wouldn't be able to make through that eagle artillery compartment. But when we have P.E.K.K.As guys, you don't really need to worry about a wall break, because one shot under that rage and that wall nearly disappears guys. And yeah, the bowlers are doing quite well so far. Now we have our bat spells coming in from 12 o'clock off this base, and we might need to use a couple of free spells to actually keep that inferno silent, and it nearly got a lot of our bad spells guys. But we have our bowlers distracting that visit tower quite well. It goes down, and last of the inferno tower would be going down as well. That last visit tower that could have actually dealt some decent damage to our bats was distracted by a P.E.K.K.A, and it took down itself. And yes guys, that was another pretty dominant attack, and we might actually see some more of this strategy, so stay tuned for that. Now let's move for some Town Hall 10 attacks. Okay guys, so we are kicking in with our 10v10 attacks with again P.E.K.K.A bow bat that we recently saw at Town Hall 11 guys. And now we have a queen walk coming in from 3 o'clock, and a P.E.K.K.A plus a barbarian king from kind of the left side. And now we have the Warwick from 3:30 pushing inside the base. That P.E.K.K.A that we used on the right side is doing quite well, but would be going down as it is stuck on the wall. Rest of our P.E.K.K.As come down, and we have our bowlers coming right into the middle of the base guys. The Warwick is doing its job quite well. The air sweeper is kind of trying to push down those air sweepers, but would actually fail at its job. And now we have a free spell. Nope, I guess that was the freeze from the ice golem, but we have a poison down for the enemy CC. The Warwick would go down this layer, and now I think we would be popping it up pretty soon. And we have our bats still waiting in to come guys, and they would be coming in pretty soon over here. We still have 55 seconds left into the replay. The P.E.K.K.As are doing quite well, and yes guys, the bats now coming in from the right side of the base. We have a free spell ready for that visit tower, and it would be going down just now. There we go. Two more visit towers are left on top side of the base, but it would be distracted by those P.E.K.K.As, and the bats would actually be responsible to take down that visit tower. And we have the hidden Teslas. They would be kinda helpless with those bat spells on them. And now it's all about the cleanup guys, and I'll see you in the next attack. So next up guys, we have a Queen Walk Miner coming in from Shreya, and she's going against Maverick this time. Let's just check what she has in store for us. So from 3 o'clock we have a Queen Walk coming in, and the Warwick as well. Two baby dragons would be used to create a slight funnel for the queen, so she actually follows the path and goes inside the base to get the essential stuff. Of course, the Warwick is pushing in quite well. We have used one loon, let's see why though, to actually take down that cannon or what, or to actually, oh, it could be to take down the seeking air mines for those healers. And now we have a raise spell down for the queen. We have one loon and one hound in the CC over there, so it will kind of take some time for a queen to actually get off with it. And we have another loon, again I think the same purpose, to kind of guide down any of the seeking air mines if any. So yeah, the queen is now all wrapped up with that CC. We need another race spell down to actually boost some stuff up, and now we have the miners coming in from the top left hand side of the base, guys, and the king is towards the outside and he would be taking down that archer tower, and the queen is doing quite a fine job right there. The miners are all grouped together, so that is always good for the heat spells, guys. Those skellies will kind of try to distract those miners, but they are a lot in number, guys. And now we have a lot of splash damage over here. Let's see if heal spell would be enough to counter it down, and it will be coming down. Just now you can see two of the bomb towers, the enemy king and obviously the giant bombs that come down from the bomb tower over there. So the miners kind of handle it quite well. We still have the last heal spell, and at the back end what we have is kind of a lot of DPS and also an inferno tower. So the things are looking quite tricky over here for those miners. They were splitting apart and a lot of splash damage, of course, but I think they would actually finish it strong, and the enemy and our queen would be actually going to target that inferno. That is going to be quite lucky for us, as those miners won't really have to take on that inferno tower, I guess. And yeah, guys, that was crucial, quite crucial over there, taking down that inferno. GG's a good attack over there, and I think we would be swagging the queen's ability, but yeah, we used it kind of like a swag, you know, we can work with it. But anyways, guys, that was another brilliant attack. Let's move to another 10v10 attack. Okay, guys, in this attack we have warrior coming in, and you are going to absolutely love this attack, guys. I love the creativity behind this attack, and that is something I expect from warrior. And also Mr. Sweeper, I'm sure you guys have seen him on my channel already. These guys are really beasts with their queen walks and these baby dragon kind of stuff. So from like 10:30 to 11 o'clock we have a queen walk coming in, and our king from like 1 o'clock to 1:30, and he would be actually be responsible to take down those trash buildings outside, and also that archer tower. So the queen walk is kind of progressing. We also used some of our baby dragons to do the funneling essentials, and now the queen would be actually directing towards the enemy queen. We have the gem spell down, and down comes the enemy CC, guys, and we also have a rage spell and a poison down for our queen and CC respectively. And now we still holding on to 6 of our baby dragons, 1 llama hound and a stone slammer, guys. The stone slammer would be quite a key step. You will kind of see that once this queen finishes off her stuff over here. There we go, 1 loon to actually take down sinking air mines, and behind it comes down our stone slammer and a baby dragon, guys. Look at the value that the stone slammer is going to pick. Okay, guys, so 2 defenses is already what we have got. We can actually leave our queen for a couple of seconds, and she would be taking down that inferno tower, and let's focus back on that slammer, guys. Wizard tower goes down over there, another cannon would go down, and also will go down this wizard tower. The queen is now struggling into the core. We will kind of need to pop her ability, but she takes down one X-bow on her ability as well, and Lalo potion coming in from the right side on the last air defense, guys, and the rest of the base can be taken care of by our baby dragons itself. And the slammer hasn't still ended, guys. Okay, it's still alive. Now it goes down, and inside it we have an electric dragon and 1 loon, so 1 rage spell over there on them, and they would be absolutely wiping the left side of the base, guys. Again, a pretty brilliant attack from warrior. I kind of loved this one, and let me know which attack was your favorite, guys, from this particular video. We still have more to come, so let's quickly hop into them. Okay, boom, guys, I guess this is like the second last attack or the third last attack of the video. I'm not too sure, but what we have over here is another traditional hog wreck attack. We already saw it on Town Hall 11. Now let's go ahead and see it at Town Hall 10, guys. A 2 golem approach. Again, that is like kind of unlucky pulling those golems off, but we have our wall wrecker from 530-ish kind of position, and our heroes would be kind of following him back. The wizards are responsible to take down that funnel, and they would do it down nicely, and our king luckily would be swinging in thanks to the enemy queen over the enemy king over there, and the war wrecker would actually push in to open up that inferno compartment as well. So that was quite a good approach. Slight angle on that war wrecker, and it opens up the path. And now we have the free spell that is coming down from the ice golem, and a rage spell and a heat spell as soon as our bowlers and that giant pops up, and they would be doing some decent decent splash damage, guys. Takes down the enemy queen and some bonus defenses. The right side is all wiped up, guys, and our heroes are still going on popping that king's ability, but it would be kind of wasted over there as the king actually traveled a long way. He surely lost some weight over there. But anyways, guys, jokes aside, we have a hog raiders coming in again in anti-clockwise direction, guys, and it's looking quite decent right now. We still have like two of more heat spells in the bucket. One of them just dropped down now. And we have a lot of DPS at the back end, but those hog riders are quite a lot in number, guys, and they would be surely taking down this base pretty easily. And luckily over there, the spring trap did actually got 3 of the hog riders, just 1, so he was kind of lucky over there. And the last heat spell would come down now, ensuring a pretty decent 3-star by Chuck Norris. And now we will move towards the next attack. Just clean up on this one, guys. Drop the like if you already haven't, and comment down which was your favorite attack. Alright fam, last attack of the video is going to be from King Eagle. This guy actually picked off a 12 pack, I believe, so GG's over there. So here we go, guys. So we would be entering into the base with Frozen Witch from kinda like a 3 o'clock on this base. And the War Wrecker now comes down over here, and behind them would come down our witches, rest of the witches, and also our heroes, guys. And the approach would be quite simple into the base. The witches would be going towards the left hand side and the right hand side, and like 3 to 4 of the witches would be going inside the core, and free spells would be used to protect our War Wrecker, so it pushes down as deep as possible. The witches on the left and the right flank are doing quite well for now, guys, and we have the free spells coming down simultaneously as well, and a poison spell as well. The queen would be now locking on to that hound. That means it is popping, and the baby pumps are coming down pretty soon, guys. The witch, not the witch, but the enemy queen is kind of interacting with us as well. But down comes our bowlers, and his not his but a rage and a heal spell would come down on them, and they would be taking down the enemy queen with this splash damage. And yeah, guys, looks like a million of skeletons down there, and the jump spell kind of opens up the path for those million skeletons to pop up inside the last section of the base. I can say no splash damage is up, but we have a lot of splash damage in our army by those witches, and like a million skeletons, like I said already, would be taking down a rest of this base, guys. And attack was pretty much a dope 3-star, and that's all I can say for this one. And that was pretty much the last attack of this video, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. GG's to PFF on this war. Although they lost it, they fought it quite well. And yes, guys, the link would be down for PFF down in the description. Massive shout out to Professor for bringing me here to record this stuff, guys. I'll see you next time. Peace out.